Stories in today's video. 1. Update to, husband and I are having our longest fight ever and I don't know what to do. 2. Update, I, 26F, want to propose to my boyfriend, 25M, but just found out he plans to propose as well. 3. My 30F, husband, 32M, impulse bought a dog. Update. Link to original post. Soon after I made the post, my husband called me. He was babbling and I couldn't understand him, so I kept asking him to slow down. Then he started screaming, not yelling, literally just screaming. I freaked out because I thought he was being murdered or something. I tracked his phone to a park in town and called 911. Turns out he had a complete mental breakdown. He's in the process of being diagnosed with a mental illness that usually shows up in people's 20s but for some reason manifested later in him. He's currently in an inpatient mental health program and already doing a lot better. Link to my original post. So yesterday he took me to run errands but he, randomly, decided we should just have fun instead. He took me around the city, we tried all kinds of food, had honestly the most fun I've had since I was a kid, made memories off of little moments, I didn't think that much of it. I realized that the whole day had basically been an all-day date. I knew it had to be coming and I had the ring with me and I was going to try and propose at the same time. Someone suggested this in my original post and I thought it would be cute. He opened my door, walked me down a beautiful pathway and just looked me in the eyes and I said yes. He laughed and dropped down to one knee and I started crying and forgot that I was supposed to be proposing too. I don't even remember what he said. He was on his knee for a while saying what I'm sure were the sweetest things, but I was too busy crying. I'd already said yes before he even got down on one knee, so he put the ring on my finger. We went home and I realized I didn't propose. He wanted to shower and we sometimes shower together, so I proposed to him in there. He smiled and said, I wonder if when our first kid is born will it top this moment. Then because I was on my knees in the shower he had to make **X joke tears of joy. After we got out he held me while we called his parents. I'd already called my whole family in car ride home. Yesterday was amazing and now I'm laying next to him while he plays video games and he's talking about our engagement to his friends and I couldn't be happier and I don't know how to contain all this and just I love you Nathan. Heart edit. Thank you to everyone congratulating us. I appreciate it very much. Smile TLDR. He took me on a romantic all-day date and popped the question. Update to thank you all for the thorough responses. I read every comment you guys sent. A few months ago I read a post where a woman sat down with her husband and outlined everything she takes care of at home in a list format. Like, kitchen, trash, dishes, wipe counters down, etc. That way of communicating really stuck with me and when we went to see our therapist, I used the same format to express how much I do for the dog. My husband told me that owning a dog was a joint effort and since I'm home all day it shouldn't be a problem. Which is when I realized that has been his excuse for everything. Cooking, chores, cleaning. I'm not sure how I became blind to it. I don't know when I started bending over backwards to accommodate him. We used to be a solid couple who helped each other out. I remember when I was still in school he'd come over to my apartment and clean the whole thing for me during finals. Or he took care of my elderly cat when I was away for a week and a half. He used to help me dry the dishes and it was always fun. We used to have so much fun and laugh all the time. At some point it all stopped. I started crying right there in the middle of a sentence and he got concerned. I'm not a crier. The only time he's ever seen me cry was when I had to put my beloved cat down a few years ago. But he held me for the first time in what felt like months and we had a serious heart-to-heart about how he made me feel. Not only with the dog but how stressed I've been with my job, how lonely I am, I don't feel important and how we don't feel like a team anymore, that I'm worried about us. I guess it clicked for him because he really stepped up taking care of the dog. He started going into work earlier so he can come home early and hang out and make me dinner. It happened slowly over the course of the last few weeks and the routine suits us a lot better. We hired a trainer to make sure we can understand the dog's boundaries together and the dog sleeps in a dog bed. Our bedroom life has slowly gotten back to where it was when we got married. We're watching our favorite shows again and going out more. I've been putting my foot down more about my feelings and he has been receptive. We are still going to therapy for now. As for the dog, we're going to keep him. Is he a no-list dog? Yes. But is he a good puppy with a big heart? Yes. We have the money to afford him and he took off after training. It's nice having a dog again. TLDR, husband and I went to therapy. We talked through our problems. We are giving our marriage the time and attention it needs to mend.